Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, plus reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Kyrie Irving draws praise from Blazers head coach Chauncey Billups, who said, quote, "As somebody that played the point guard, I think Kyrie's the most skilled player that's ever played the position. His shot making is incredible, and he's a better passer than people give him credit for. He's a wizard." Brian, that says a lot.
Sure does, Allie. Thank you. And the injury report for both teams. Players who will not be available tonight.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, they've got Kevin Durant. Ben Simmons is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's O'Neal in at the four-man position. And for Washington, at the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. And it's Morris in at the point. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Shot clock at 6. Porzingis sets a screen. Morris can't hit.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Here's Irving. The kick out to Simmons. Right side, Irving. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
I think we all understand how dangerous Kyrie Irving is in the mid-range game. Delivers one there.
Morris, a screen on Irving. Here's Beal. It's deflected. Over to the left wing. Outside Durant. Lets it fly. And the jumper falls for him.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Now here's Beal. No good on the shot. And Brooklyn going the other way now.
And look at this. This summer, a 5-year extension for Bradley Beal. One of the richest contracts in NBA history. Over $240 million.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Morris sets a screen. The 11-footer. Porzingis. It's good on the putback.
Well, you love the physicality by Porzingis. Mix it up off the backboards, KP.
Here's Durant. Porzingis grabs the board, and he's certainly elite. But does it surprise you that Bradley Beal has one of the biggest contracts in the NBA, Grant?
And that's just how it works. I mean, give it a few years and all the stars will be paid the same. That said, it must be nice. Those are some big checks. And Bradley Beal getting a huge contract this summer. Now, he committed to being with the Wizards for his prime. So there was some speculation he might leave, but he cemented his time in Washington for many years to come.
Free throw drops for Beal.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggled to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
Both shots good from the strike. Just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, B.A., mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested.
Now here's Simmons for 3. Durant. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Durant's got 5 now.
Well, Kevin Durant is efficient from any spot on the floor. You give him an easy corner 3 and turn the lights out.
And again, Washington, no good. The Nets have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Here's Irving. Rebound by the Wizards.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Morris passes to Kuzma. To the middle. Ooh, it's stolen away. Here's Simmons. That one a little long.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Kuzma, the pass to Porzingis. Morris, a screen on Irving. Here's Beal, deflected, and they recover it. Another shot. Washington gets it back. Here's Porzingis, and finally they hit one.
That's what you call using your size in the painted area. Kristaps Porzingis, easy work right there.
Here's Durant, sinks the 15-footer. He's got 7.
And just using the size advantage he has. I mean, he can easily see over the defense.
And he has got such good touch from that medium range area. It's an option they can always go to.
Now a timeout called by Washington. Washington ends up going with a new group. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Sharp, he's checked in for Claxton. Harris comes in for O'Neal. Curry, he's checked in for Irving. And it's Mills in for Ben Simmons. Pass to Gill. Outside Davis. Inside. The kick out to Barton. Not going to go that time. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Well, Kevin Durant has an ability to put the ball on the deck and finish off the drive. Prime example there.
Davis finds Barton. Down low. Gafford. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, you think about Daniel Gafford being picked in the 2nd round back in 2019. But guys, in 2021, that young man started to find his stride.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. So the Nets making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. That one's no good. The Nets with a lead. Outside Mills. And here's Curry for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Patty Mills is about winning, guys, and if that means finding the open man, he'll do just that.
Now Barton. Gafford the screen. Barton attacking. Sharp grabs the miss.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Pass to Curry. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
Seth Curry gives testament to the fact that you do not have to be drafted to find your way to being an integral part of teams. This guy is a tremendous basketball player.
And he knocks down the first one. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. So it's Washington now. It's a 10-point game. Mills against Davis. Pass to Gill. Hachimura with the ball. And here's Barton outside. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Brooklyn, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be right back.
17.
Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
So it's Brooklyn now. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Well, the trio of KD, Kyrie, and Harden, Doris, they played just 16 games together when it was all said and done.
Just so frustrating for a Nets organization that had positioned itself to acquire that talent. But this is a real lesson about success in the NBA. You have to maximize your windows and take nothing for granted because, boy, do things change quickly.
Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Daniel Gafford is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Kuzma in at small forward. That's the group for Washington right now. And the Nets with possession here, following the bucket by the Wizards. And Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Durant, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
To the floor for the Nets, Kevin Durant.
Outside Simmons, trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Porzingis passes to Morris. From the line, Durant pulls it in. The Nets shooting has been great this game, 58%. Irving against Beal. Beyond the arc. And no good. And Washington the other way now. From downtown, he misses it. 0 for 5 and looking off his game right now. Simmons up top, guarded by Morris. Claxton can't get it to go. The Wizards have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Gafford with a screen on Simmons. Out to the right wing. Gafford passes to Morris. 5 to shoot. To the inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And early in his career, Porzingis was a shot creator. You think he can get back to that, Grant?
You know, B.A., yeah. In Dallas, his role was more catch and shoot. So it'll be interesting to see in a different system how active a role KP can fill, especially going to work inside.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
Well, you think about the surprises at the trade deadline back in 2022. The one that shocked me the most, the Mavericks sending Kristaps Porzingis to the Wizards. I was shocked.
Avdia, he's checked in for Gafford. Both free throws good from Porzingis. Doris, the big Porzingis trade really did catch people off guard.
It seemed when he was acquired by the Mavericks that Kristaps and Luka Doncic were going to be the backbone of the Mavericks for a long time. How quickly things change in the NBA.
Here's Avdia. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Beal outside. Pass to Morris. Now here's Porzingis. Avdia from outside. O'Neal pulls it in. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Here's Claxton. Outside Durant. Back to Claxton. For 3, O'Neal. Rebound by the Wizards.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Beal with a screen on Simmons. Morris with it. Irving picks him up, and the shot goes down.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Simmons, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Guys, it seems to me that what's gotten lost in all the criticism of Ben Simmons shooting is the fact that this guy is still very special at the things he is very capable of doing.
Free throw good, Simmons. And Simmons has taken a ton of heat recently.
He really has, B.A., but it seems to me he's ready to prove his doubters wrong. Maybe he uses all that criticism as motivation to finally improve his shooting, because absolutely on the defensive end, this guy is a terror. And in transition, he puts a ton of pressure on you.
In 2022, we saw a lot of teams playing a slightly slower game, Doris, compared to previous seasons.
I think, Brian, what's interesting about the NBA is it's a game that is in a constant state of evolution. You had the three-point revolution. You had a stretch of time where teams would not hit the offensive glass. That has now come back a little bit. Unequivocally, defense is improving drastically, and so you've got to find a way to score it.
Here's Durant. After the basket by Washington. Shot from 12. Gill grabs the board. Now here's Barton. He's closely guarded. Hachimura outside. Back to Barton. It's not going to go for him. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Pass to Sumner. Lets a floater go, and he sinks the layup. And the Nets lead by 6.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Here's Davis. Pass to Avdia. Hachimura outside. Three-pointer, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Simmons. He's guarded by Barton. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. And the Wizards making a change here. Gafford's checked in. The Wizards have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Gafford with a screen on Harris. And it's Hachimura on the drive. Yes, it's good. Hachimura's got his first basket.
Boy, even with the contact, Rui Hachimura doesn't lose his touch or his concentration. So tough to distract this guy.
If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Here's Thomas. Shoots over Barton. Thomas misses. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Gill. Barton with it. Gafford with the ball. There's a screen. 5 on the clock. Here's Gill. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And now just a 2-point Nets lead. Here's Thomas. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Nets. They lead by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
On the floor for the Nets, we've got Ben Simmons. Royce O'Neal is out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Kuzma. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Beal, the pass to Porzingis. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. And it's all knotted up.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Well, the Wizards shooting 35% so far in this one.
Boy, you think about the Washington Wizards and the tough ending to their season. They got out of the gate so hot, but cooled off and came in 12th in the East. That was their lowest ranking in 9 years, guys.
Now here's Durant. He's got 9. The 3 is up. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Porzingis with a screen on Simmons. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
Wizards ball.
Here's Kuzma. Rebound Brooklyn. Durant's got 5 rebounds tonight. And the good news for the Wizards is there's really nowhere to go but up.
Right, you have to learn from your mistakes and understand that the course of an 82-game season, it's not dictated by what you do in the first 15 games. I think these Wizards are ready to do just that, start to establish some consistency.
Beal finds Porzingis.
This is not the big guy you want to foul. Kristaps Porzingis, an excellent free throw shooter.
First team foul. At the line for the Wizards, Kristaps Porzingis. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Curry, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Guys, when you consider the firepower that the Nets have, obviously built to contend, but the defensive end has got to improve. We know championships are built and begin with the defensive side of the floor. How about the concentration on that assist? Changed his mind mid-shot and put the pass right on the money.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Now here's Morris. Here's Avdia. Out to Beal for the lead. Hits the trifecta. Beal's got 5 now. And Doris for the Nets defense. Getting back a healthy Ben Simmons will be a big help.
Well, consider, B.A., that Ben was a 2-time first-team all-defense already in his career. Joe Harris is competitively tough and brings size on the wing. And with some defensive depth coming in, getting stops has got to be the focus.
Now here's Morris. Pass to Porzingis. And here's Beal. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. And the Wizards with another 3.
No one better to answer with a 3 ball than Mr. Bradley Beal.
Simmons against Morris. To the paint. And stolen by Porzingis. Driving inside. Soft touch off the glass. Porzingis has got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
If you want to see your fingers go, you do. Make some noise. Get up. Get loud. Your Wizards fans here.
substitution here for Washington. Gafford, he's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Hachimura comes in for Kuzma. Barton, he's checked in for Avdia. And it's Davis in for Morris. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Sharp, he's checked in for Claxton. Edwards comes in for O'Neal. Harris is checked in for Irving. And it's Mills in for Simmons. The Nets have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Curry against Beal. Takes a 3. Gafford grabs the miss.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Pass to Beal. He shoots it. Goes back up and finished off by Gafford as he lays it in. And now it's a 5-point Wizard lead.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Now here's Edwards. Looking for his first basket, still in this one.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
Pass to Gafford. And the layup is good off the glass.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's Curry. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Rui Hachimura.
I love the aggressiveness of Seth Curry right there. Despite that frame, guys, he is not afraid of getting fouled.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Curry. Last season, Washington was hot out of the gates. They started 10-3, but things did not end well.
You know, and after that hot start, BA, a 25-44 ending for the Wizards, failing to make the play-in game as well. Just a disappointing season after the promise Washington showed early.
Gills checked in for Washington.
Well, you look at Seth Curry. For his career, around 44% from long range. That's easily top 5 in NBA history.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Mills. Here's the pick. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. And here's Gafford to the inside. Now Davis. He's guarded by Mills.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Wizards out in front. They lead by 4. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Monte Morris is out there with Will Barton. Then it's Daniel Gafford. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Morris passes to Porzingis. From deep, Barton. Brooklyn with the board. Outside Durant. Pass to Claxton. And Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Beal, he's checked in for Barton. O'Neal, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
Substitution on the court.
Brooklyn with the ball. Trailing by 4. Pass to Irving. 6 to shoot. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Kyrie Irving understands how to find an open teammate, puts it exactly where it needs to be.
Washington shooting around 41%. Gafford with a screen on Simmons. Here's Morris. No good there. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Simmons, the pass to Durant. Beal against Irving. To tie it up. Count it, and one. He'll have a chance in the three-point play. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power, Greg.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
The Wizards making a switch here. Avdia's checked in. Now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Buries it down low.
Well, the defender's all over him, but this guy is able, Bradley Beal, to play through it and get the score.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Outside Durant. Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Simmons. To the middle. O'Neal on the wing. This one for three. He buries it from three. And the Nets lead by 2. Neither team able to build a lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
Defensive foul. Kyrie Irving. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Wizards. One shot.
How about this, Doris? The Wizards haven't been to the conference finals since 1979. Unreal.
That's exactly right, BA, and it gives you some sense of how tough it is to be successful in the NBA, because it's not that long ago that their backcourt consisted of John Wall and Bradley Beal. Many at the time considered it one of the most dangerous in the league and thought they would be here for over a decade. It does show you how hard sustained success is in the NBA. Absolutely incredible what Kristaps Porzingis can do. He's over 7 feet. He's got an all-around game, and he's getting to every aspect of it right now.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Pass to Claxton. Now Durant. Over Avdia. And there's another one for the Nets.
Big moments. This is who Kevin Durant is. He delivers when the game is in the balance.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Whoa, a drive like that is the kind of play that can shift the entire outcome of a close game like this one.
Pass to Avdia. Nice move. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done. Coming down the stretch. It's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Irving against Beal. Here's Claxton. And Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis. That wingspan letting you know he's in the house.
Washington calls timeout.
Nicholas Claxton. Timeout on the floor. Wizards timeout. DC family, let's welcome your Wizards youth fan team to the floor.
So the Nets making a switch here. Harris is checked in. And And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Wes Unseld Jr. was discussing with his players. He focused on perimeter play at both ends. On D, he wants to prevent open looks from deep. And at their own end, he thinks they can create better shots with better ball movement. We'll see if he gets his wish. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Morris against Simmons. And it's Morris penetrating. The Wizards with another miss. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. Pass to Claxton. Simmons with it. Outside for Irving. Off target with the 3. Simmons against Porzingis. Beal outside. Clock at 6. Drives to the hoop. And then Beal with the dunk.
Put the pressure on Bradley Beal at his absolute best.
And the Nets call time here. They're losing by 1. 1:16 left to play in the fourth. Against Beal. Good chance here for Irving. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Are you serious? What a sweet move. Broke his ankles on that one.
Beal against Irving. Oh, he nails it!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Now Irving. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's an 8-footer. Count it!
Huge bucket from Kyrie. Knows how to deliver.
Oh, so much on the line here.
And the crowd is locked in.
Morris, right side. And now the Nets on the break. From the arc. Another miss by Irving. So it's Washington now. Pass to Avdia. Yes!
Ooh, a clutch bucket. A defensive stop now could be all it takes to clinch the win.
And the Nets call time here. They're losing by 1. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. All right, guys, what's your take?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
What you want is to create a clean, high-percentage look if that's at all possible.
Beal against Irving. Over Beal. Oh, he can't jam it home!
And they do have a foul to give if needed.
Now a timeout called by Washington. They're trailing by 1. 12 seconds left in the fourth. seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Beal with it. Porzingis with a screen on Irving. So it's a narrow victory for the Nets, pulling it out for the W. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Ben Simmons, and Ben, you were setting the table. How aggressive were you looking to be, attacking and finding your open teammate?
Trying to make plays. That's what I do. I try to share the ball, try to make the right play, so I'm happy I did that.
And you do it well. Thanks, Ben.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. But as we go, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.